Okay, so on to the next one, Underground Uprising. Again, I'll be doing this on Secret Agent, but I will point out some of the differences between Secret and Double O. Mainly, there aren't any objective differences, I don't think.
The woman you're
Usually there
chasing is in
never
this
are.
station. A gunman has
Sometimes it'll
seized the
just
whole
be,
area, and they've got
you know,
civilians
there's
hostage in there.
body armor or there
Even
isn't.
worse, we've reports of some kind of bomb. The whole situation is a mess.
Keep your men at a safe distance. I'll handle this.
Here, sir. You might need this.
I like how he's just like, oh, here, take the bomb defusal kit. You got this, sir. Okay, so you've got 5 minutes and 30 seconds to defuse the bombs. Don't worry about that. You'll never use the whole thing. So first off, 2 civilians will run forward. Once you get up here, just let them pass, and then aim and shoot the computer to take out those 2 enemies there. There'll be a guy on the left, so take him out. We're gonna leave the guy on the right for now. On Agent, you don't have to worry about this, but on Secret Agent and Double O Agent, there's some hostages over off to the left here. Looking down here, there's gonna be a guy running at you. I recommend throwing a stun grenade here. Once that goes off, just run forward, look down, and headshot the 2 enemies. And once the hostages wake up, you'll get the notification that they've been freed. There's body armor there, though I'm not sure whether it's still there on Double O Agent. If that's the case, you're just gonna have to play it carefully. Okay, buddy, I shot you. Alright, I recommend switching to the Raptor Magnum when walking down the stairs here. You got 2 guys running at you, and then 1 coming up the other side. Another guy off to the left here, or to the right. Actually, 2 guys. Okay, so now continuing on all difficulties, there's going to be hostages here, guarded by 2 guys. Let's just take them out. I don't know why that guy wasn't trying to shoot me, but we're fine. It's gonna be another guy that runs around the corner with ankles. Okay. Gonna reload the Magnum. There's more hostages here. This can be a bit intimidating, especially on Double O Agent where there's no aim assist. You gotta really shoot that guy. If he shoots the hostage, that's game over, and you gotta reset. If you're quick enough, you can get all the way to the door before the train comes, but you can also hide in this alcove and then move in. It's really useful for, you know, new players. There's 2 guys in this train on Secret Agent. I think there's only 1 on Regular Agent. Now here we've got a lot of hostages here, so you want to just move your way down the platform and quickly take them out before anyone's hurt. We lucked out there. That can be extremely dicey on Double O Agent. I recommend taking out all the enemies up until this door before heading back to the bathrooms. The bomb is located in the male bathroom. But before you do that, the game has a chance of spawning in enemies in any of these stalls and at the end here. So just take them all out before going to defuse the bomb. So aim at the bomb and keep pressing Z to defuse it. The fastest way that I found to do this is just to rapid tap Z in a kind of rhythm like that. For some reason it takes more than 1 press to like get the bars started, it seems. So if you can get a rhythm where you're like just barely starting to move the red bar, that is, in my opinion, the fastest way to do it. If you try to defuse it too fast, it'll explode. So with that defused, I believe like 1 or 2 new enemies will spawn. I guess not, never mind. I'm gonna switch to the angles. There's gonna be a whole mess of enemies on these stairs. I think like 3. Strafe jump over that. And 1 last enemy here. Alright, buddy. Okay, good. You do not shoot the balloon, it'll explode. Or I mean like the, you know, the tanks on the side of the balloon, and you'll fail the mission. So anyway, grab the rope, and we're on to the next one.
Tell me who's behind this. I can protect you.
Not from him!
Yeah, the deliveries in this game are great. Now here we are in Scotland.
The money had been treated to turn it into an explosive, which was triggered by a signal via King's lapel pin. Obviously, someone close to King switched the original for this trigger device, but we don't know who.
There's more. I've worked out that the money Sir Robert paid for the report was exactly the amount Renard asked as ransom for King's daughter, Electra. The whole thing was a setup. Renard wanted me to bring that money back here. He wanted MI6 to deliver a bomb to King. It's a message. Renard is back.
After King asked me for help, I sent 009 to kill Renard. Electra managed to escape before 009 caught up with the target in Syria. He put a bullet in his head, but Renard somehow survived. The bullet is still there, and it will eventually kill him. But until then, he can feel no pain, and push himself harder than any normal man. Now King is dead, and MI6 is humiliated. He's had his revenge.
Not quite. Renard had 3 enemies in that kidnapping. Sir Robert King, MI6, and the one he hasn't touched. Electra. She must be next on his list.
Electra has taken over the construction of her father's oil pipeline from the Caspian Sea. Find out who switched the lapel pin. If Renard returns, make sure Electra comes to no harm.
Yeah, I always thought it was so funny that, you know, Bond works out that Renard is back, and then immediately, like the flip of a switch, M walks over and pulls up a, you know, the hologram of Renard, as if expecting that it was Renard. The pacing is great. Anyway, continuing on, I'll see you for the next mission.